right. God bless each and every one of you guys. Give me 1 second. We truly appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Good morning, guys. God bless. It is Turned Up Tuesday. This Tuesday, November the 8th, 2022, 13 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, featuring Cindy J. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. God bless you guys. Sponsored by Comedy World Network. The chat room is wide open. We truly appreciate you. Or if you dare to call in, the number's 570-982-6950, iHeartRadio.com. Thank you so much, guys. We hope you guys are okay on this glorious Tuesday morning. Thank you so much. We're on all social media platforms as well. Just type in the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. All the links come up. We're on all podcast platforms as well. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Special shout out to our folks up in Rochester, New York. 100.9 WXIR FM Rochester. Thank you so much for you guys up there as well. We're on YouTube as well, so if you can't find us, you can go over there. Thank you so much. Please type in the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, or the links come up. But when I want to say this really quick, this is where you get your morning love. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. City J, good morning. God bless you. Good to see you. And how are you?
I'm doing great, Shawn. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today on this Turned Up Tuesday. We're going to get started with Sunny Says, where I will let you know what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. I'm also going to let you know what's going on locally, nationally, and globally with Front Page News with Sunny J. So you want to make sure you stick around for that. And I also have a story, a question, a scenario for Tell It Tuesday. So definitely stick around for that.
Well, we're super excited for that. We got our special guest this morning. He's going to sit in with us for a few minutes. He's actually a podcast veteran himself. He's in the building this morning. There is no school. There's election day. So he's here. He was like, Shawn, can I come and hang out with the crew this morning? So I said, well, of course you can, before I drop him off at his grandmother's house. So everybody, round of applause. Cindy, let's clap for the one and only Cal. Cal, look in that second camera, please, and that middle camera, and get closer to that mic and act like you know and say good morning to the whole world.
Good morning, everyone.
That's what I'm talking about, with all that bass in your voice. Cal, how you feel this morning?
Good.
Good. Okay. It's great to be alive, right?
Yeah.
Cal, how does it feel to live rent-free?
Good.
Thanks.
Yeah, that is good.
So, Cindy, before we jump into this thing, we're going to get back to Cal for a minute.
This is so exciting because the last time that you had him here, I wasn't here, and I was like, oh, my gosh. So, hey.
Well, he's here. Cal, you can relax your shoulders a little bit. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
He is so cool.
Cindy, before we start, could you? We got the the big weekend coming up on the beginning of January, and we also got a show note, and then we're gonna get into the show. So, guys, welcome to the show. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Go ahead, Cindy, if you don't mind.
Yes, and you guys want to make sure you get your new year started right. How's the Runway presents their winter fashion getaway. We want to make sure all our friends, family, new family are there with us. This is Friday, January 6th to January 8th, and it'll be in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. We want to make sure everyone gets their tickets. You'll also be able to see us, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. We will be there on Sunday, and we will be performing. You guys will get to see a live taping of the podcast, as well as a bunch of other great activities they have planned for the weekend. So you want to make sure you secure your spot. You can contact Marcos at 973-262-6729, and we also have plenty of posts in our group room. So there's other ways, you can email or you can reach out to somebody and they will have information for you.
Well, thank you so much, Cindy J. So, guys, you can come up and hang out with us, Wilkes-Barre area, January 6th through the 8th. Guys, and you reach out to me if you want, so we're going to go out and we're going to hang out for the weekend. We'll be in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, January 6th through the 8th. And on top of that, just a quick show. No, I know we got to get into the show. Guys, we're back at Comedy in Harlem. Cindy, let's clap. Cal, let's clap. Cal, let's clap. Cal, let's clap. Cal, let's clap, buddy.
Not y'all making it work.
Let's clap. That's right. Hey, we back at Comedy Harlem. Cal even might be in the building. Let's clap.
Yes.
Come on, let's clap.
We'd love to see it. Bring the kids.
Bring all the kids. Back by popular demand is Cindy. Guess what? December the 15th, right around the corner. Our pre-Christmas party live taping, Comedy in Harlem. Flyer be out on Monday. If you missed it, the last event a few weeks ago, Cindy. Guess what? We're back. Tamiko, myself, Cindy J, and all the other folks that are involved in this show will be in the building. B Love, I'm gonna call you right back. I know B called. We're gonna B. I got you. I'm gonna call in. Cindy's gonna let me know tomorrow and Thursday if she's here, because if she's here, B and Cindy's gonna rock the show, and I'm gonna yield all my time. Now, Cindy,
Shawn,
I'll tell you this.
Yes.
I picked up Cal from school yesterday.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
And while I was in the schoolyard, this kid came over, a kid about 10 years old, a tall kid, with a basketball. I'm waiting for Cal to come out to school. Mm-hmm. So the kid comes out there, he starts shooting hoops.
Yeah.
So all the parents are waiting for the kids.
Yeah.
I go into hoop mode. I go over to the kid. Let's go.
Not hoop mode. What is hoop mode for you? You shouldn't have a hoop mode at your age.
Cindy, I went into hoop mode. The difference between hoop mode now and back in the day, my feet can't leave the ground. So
them knees ain't what they used to be.
Yeah, they're not. The legs are not. So, Cindy, I start playing basketball, waiting for this kid.
So you just walked up to this random kid and started like, hey, pass me the ball.
No,
like,
he shot the ball to the rim. I looked at him and said, let me get that.
What?
And he gave the rock. We call it a rock back in the day. That's what we put number one guys in the chat room, right? We used to call the basketball a rock. Do they still call it a rock?
What's a rock? Like
that's
when you
the basketball.
check it back?
No, the basketball is a rock. See? Yeah,
no, it's not. It's a basketball.
No, but in the hood, we called it a rock.
I don't remember that.
Are you serious?
I don't remember anybody ever saying that to me.
But then when I said to the little boy, give me the rock, he gave me the rock.
I guess context clues.
Right. So, Cindy, we played basketball. Sure enough, Cal came out. We looked at each other, waved, right? He came over. Guess what Cal did? Cal, get to the mic real quick before we start the show. I said, Cal, hold on before we get in the car. We shoot some hoops. What you gonna do? Cal immediately dropped his bag and all the stuff he had. And what did you start doing?
Playing basketball.
Exactly. Because I'm just cool like that. When I pick up kids, I'm around. Kids love me, Cindy Jane.
So where was this?
It was in the schoolyard.
Are you in like the parent pickup line?
Yeah, the parent.
And you just left your car?
The car is across the street running. I'm in the.
I don't understand what's happening.
I know, because I mean, maybe I shouldn't have picked them up. So then it gets to the car, and guess what, Saint? I go, we don't have no dog food, because the dog went to doggy daycare.
Oh, okay.
Then that was the last bit for the weekend when I was stuck in Florida. When I went down to Florida to have a dinner to come back.
Not doggy daycare.
Yeah,
Y'all using that place a little.
Yeah, we do.
Y'all using that place a little too much.
You know why?
Sean is like, oh, I'm picking the dog up for the doggy daycare. I'm like, he's been there the whole weekend.
Yeah, the whole weekend. But you know why? Whatever, Cindy.
Do you want your dog?
Do I? Oh my God! Of course I want the dog. Guys, welcome.
No, I know, but that's good because
welcome
some
to the
people.
show, guys. We're gonna get into this in a minute.
I knew this guy. He used to just.
He used to what?
Leave food out.
He leave food out? No. See,
I was like, bro, you come back, your house is like trash, like poop and all of that.
Are you serious?
He's like, he know where to go. He had a backyard and he had like a door that the dog could go in and out. I was like, I just don't think that should be happening.
That should be happening.
You should have a dog.
Yeah, that should be happening, but I kind of like the move. So, Cindy, I said to Cal before. Welcome to the show, guys. We're gonna get into this. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We're back at Comedy in Harlem, December the 15th on a Thursday. Doors open up at 6. Showtime 7. Come on out if you missed it. The last one, come on out. If you was there before, come on out again. We got special guest interviews. We're doing things a little different. So, and we got the big comedy show as well, and we got that after work party. So, come on out and hang out with us. Cindy. So I look at Cal, right? Cal said, Cal, we got to go get the food, right?
Yeah.
Cindy, we drive to the eastern area where we get the dog food.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what, Cindy?
What?
They don't have the dog food.
What?
They have the brand, but not that particular food.
The flavor?
The puppy adult kind of,
So they had no puppy.
They had no puppy. They had everything else, right?
Could improvise.
It was $49 for the food. It was on sale. So the guy goes, I go, oh my God, what are we going to do? Because that was my fault. I was supposed to pick up the bag last week, but I procrastinated. I didn't get the bag full. So you know what he says?
What?
Yo, we got it at our Whitehall store. This is at 5 o'clock. Now it's after school. It's 4 o'clock. It's traffic all over the place, Cindy. I look at Cal, right, Cal? I said, yo, let's go over there across town to pick up the food.
Okay.
Cindy, we get over there, pick up the food. Mm-hmm. They have these donuts. They got dog donuts and all type of weird treats for dogs.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
I looked at Cal. I said, Cal, what do you think? What happened, Cal?
I got a dog donut.
You got a dog donut?
Yeah.
Did you try it? Did you eat it?
No.
Oh, did you want to try it?
Yeah.
You should have tried it. They're usually good. I've tried dog treats before.
What?
Yeah, because I wanted to know what it tastes like. But they're really just like dry, to be honest. They're not like moist or that sweet, but they're good.
Wait a minute. You've had dog treats before? Thanks for your honesty. You really put a number one chat room, guys, if you tried dog or even cat.
And first of all, it was this place, and I wish I could remember their name, but they made dog treats out of like peanut butter, sweet potatoes, and they just bake them. Like dogs can have, in moderation, certain things that people eat, but they just have to be like whole, vegetables and stuff like that, not too much wheat and stuff. And I wanted to know what it tastes like. I wanted to know what my dog was eating, and they said humans can eat it. It's just
wait a minute,
it's not anything special they put in there.
Hold on, Cal, get back to that mic if you don't mind. Cal, you really want to try and curious about how the dog treat tastes?
Yeah.
Thanks for your honesty.
You should have been a piece.
But Cindy, it really did look like a donut. Like it looked like a donut, and it had the sprinkles on top of it. The whole thing.
Yeah.
And marshmallows.
Ooh.
Right. It had
that was
marshmallows.
a nice treat.
Yeah. So, Cindy, we get the bag of food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the donut. Bag of food, without the sale, is $61. The donut was $4. It's $65, right?
Okay, yeah.
We go to the front of the line. There's this, of course, the typical, no disrespect, the typical urban, doesn't have to be a black woman. It could be a white woman, but I sense that urban hood feel with this young urban Babylonian. I was mad with her. She was I'm saying though, type of Babylonian. Okay? I could read the whole barometer with this woman. Right? So I put the food in the shopping cart because I'm not strong enough to be picking up all this dog food. And Cal has the donut. Right? We go to the front. Here come my urban Babylonian chick. Right? With the name tag on, with her nails not done. But I understand it because you work in a pet store. And you smelt like dog, and people was over there cleaning the dog and the whole thing. A lot of dogs, a lot going on in there, right? I go up there, I say, yeah, this and that, right, Cal? Yeah. She immediately rings it up, it's $60-something, right?
Right.
I said, excuse me, miss, it said that it was on sale for $49.
Okay.
She said, oh, yeah, it is on sale if you have a Plus member card.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I checked this out. Why don't you ask me if I have a Plus member card? Because guess what, miss? I have one. She said, what's your name? Shawn, what's your number? Oh, it's $49 now. Come on, people. That work around behind the desk, you know the deal. You say, hey, do you have an awards card? You got something?
Oh yeah,
You got something?
They are supposed. They usually always ask.
She's gonna tell me, oh, this is only like it's some exclusive group, and like I just dropped off the planet. Oh, this is only for the members. I'm a member.
Oh, why didn't you have your card out and ready?
No, you don't have a card. You just tell them your phone number. Everything is in the
Oh,
computer.
they tell you their number. Oh, okay. Well, you should have let her know before she started ringing it up.
So then, I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah, you could have been. You should have been like, oh, I have a plus number.
Kyle, what do you think? And let me get back to Kyle one minute. Let me get back to
You can think.
I
about
was
it.
my parenting skills are below subpar, Cindy Jane. And
Yeah, because they see it in the
I know,
camera.
I know, everybody. Put this thing. So Cal,
And I said something, y'all.
I know he did. Hold
I
that in the
did.
air. Hold that in there. Cal, hold that in there.
Here you go.
Hold that up, Cal. Wait, let me finish the dog story. So then, Cindy, we get the bag, right? I call his mother. We driving back home.
Yeah.
Cal yells out, hey, we got a dog treat for the dog.
Right.
It's a donut.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny goes, well, where's my donut
Aw, yeah.
for the dog treat?
Yeah.
I said, you got to get on all fours and bark for the donut. Right, Cal?
Yeah.
Didn't we find that funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, come.
I mean, you found it funny.
Good.
Right. That's right, Cal.
Yeah.
He thought it was funny.
Now, let's get back to Harvey bad parenting skills.
Trying to throw the kid into his
You're damn right.
foolishness,
You're
y'all.
damn right. You're damn right. Let's get back into the bad parenting. So, Cindy, we go to the coffee. We go to the Wawa. I get the coffee. Why? Because my refrigerator's not working. The landlord's coming today to replace the refrigerator. He tried to fix it yesterday. It didn't work. Shout out to my man, the landlord. Good dude, right? So there's of course, we have nothing in the refrigerator. My wife's upset about the whole thing, right? Because we're going to get this thing fixed, right? Mm-hmm. So we don't have no cream. And I usually make my own coffee, okay? I go to the Wawa, right? I said, Cal, let's go. We got to go to Wawa. I need a gas. That's why I ran in here and, hooked this thing up really quick because I wanted to start on time for these folks in Rochester. So we get to the Wawa. I go get the coffee. He's standing next to me. I want a coffee. I go, nah, you don't want no coffee. You're 8 years old. Get out of here. I said, go over there, get your soda. It's water or whatever, juice, whatever kids drink. He goes, I want a milkshake. I said, nah, I don't think that's good in the first thing in the morning, right? So he goes, I want a slushie. I looked at him. I said, I go, get a slushie. I don't care. And,
You said no to I would have rather the milkshake because at least it has milk in it.
So guys, and I know my wife's gonna be mad, but I love her to death. So he
What
goes,
does that have to do?
because I want to say that that's a preamble for the BS for later. I want to say yes, I approve that. Right, Cal? Well, I shouldn't. I should have been like, no, you gotta get something else. But he looked into my eyes and he goes, I want that. And we went over to the machine and the thing was on. I said, get a small. He wanted to get an extra large, a big one.
Oh,
I said, no, you get a small one.
Oh,
and
good job on that.
Thank you. Clap for me. Because when I grew up, I had the Frosted Flakes sugar all over there. I told Cindy's like, Cindy comes in, why you got him that? I said, when I was a kid, we had sweets and beatings all day.
Sweets and beatings. You could have bought.
Here we go.
You got.
I got
a
water.
coffee.
And
that
water.
a coffee?
Yes.
So you could have got him a hot chocolate.
Cindy did say that.
Get him a hot chocolate.
Cal, would you want to have a hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's okay, Cal.
It's okay, Cal.
You get one later.
You get one later. Oh God. Well, everybody, Cindy, come
I know
on,
it's
Cal.
been a while for
I
you,
know.
Sean.
So I'll tell
I
you
know.
what,
It's
Cindy-
okay. And Sean doesn't have any grandkids, y'all.
Exactly.
So it's just
Thank
a
you.
lot.
So,
It's a
Cindy,
lot to adjust.
I tell you what, Cal, Cindy, and myself, let's toast up. I got my coffee. You got your water. Let's live here. All right.
Good morning. Good
F
morning.
you, so-
Where you get your morning started.
Right. I'm such a bad parent. All right. Cindy,
okay,
listen.
Sean.
B, I'm gonna call you in a few minutes, and B and Cindy, I think they're gonna rock out tomorrow. And B, I'm gonna call you back. Give me 1 second, B. I got you. Remember, December the 15th, we're back at Comedy in Harlem. All right, so Kyle, anything you want to say? Because you know what it is, too. Kyle want to listen to his device and all the things, his phone with all his sports and all the things that he wants to do, and he wants to turn it up. So I said to him, if you want to do that, step outside the office because the volume will, interfere with the show, right?
Yeah.
So whenever he's ready, he can do that. But I went outside to park the car. I come back in here. Cal is sitting in the reception area. So I'm like, what are you doing out here? And Cindy's like, I told him to go out there so we can start the show. I said, well, maybe we want Cal to sit in here for a minute.
I just, I don't know what Shawn be talking about. And he's like, he don't care who around. So I was just trying to create a safe space.
Oh, no doubt.
But it's fine.
Cal, look in that second camera. Say before we get into the. And Cal, you might have to close your ears because we're gonna go in anyway with the things that we talk about. Just because you here, we are not derailing. Nope.
You see, that's what I'm talking about.
Nope. Just because an 8-year-old is here.
It was a little touch and go when you was talking about the Babylonian in your pet story, but I let it
Just
rock.
because an 8-year-old is in here, it doesn't derail what we do and our mission statement. Cal. Look at that second camera, if you don't mind, young man, and say good morning to these folks and say hello.
Good morning, everyone. Have a good day today.
Oh, thank you. We will. We hope you have a good day. You're going to be hyped up today. You're getting slushies. You're going to go have hot chocolate.
Right.
Maybe get some dog donuts later.
Cal, don't eat the dog donut. Cindy, thanks for
Next time you get one, just try a little piece. It's okay to try it.
Put a number one chat room. Have you ever tried to eat dog or cat treats? Be honest, guys.
If you love your animal, you would have.
I would never do that. I would never try. Cindy, this thing.
All the things you've done in your life, and you wouldn't try a dog donut?
You might have a point there.
Like, really?
Yeah, you might.
Throw it back. Just see what it's like. But I've
had some strange things going down his mouth. Trust me. Pause.
I mean, it's nothing you'll want to probably do again.
Pause.
It's just dry.
Look at Kyle. I said pause. Every time I say pause, he laughs because his moms get mad at me when we were in the crib and we be saying things and we be pausing, right, Kyle? Yeah. Smile at that. Look at the camera, right? You understand that pause, right?
Yeah.
You're damn right you do.
Oh my gosh, the chaos going on at your home. I can only imagine.
Oh God, Young and Up. Oh, okay. See, let's get into the show. Everybody, Young and Up this week. Supreme, DJ Supreme next week. That's Young and Up. So we're gonna, 15 minutes before we end, we're gonna go back to Young and Up on all our other platforms. Rochester, New York is loving Young and Up, so we appreciate you. All right, Sid, what's going on? Kyle, one more time, say good morning to these folks.
Good morning.
Tell them to have a good day.
Have a good day.
There you go. Say hello to your mother, Kyle.
Hi.
No, say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. And tell your mom you love her.
I love you.
There you go.
That is so sweet.
Sydney, when the last time?
My son, he doesn't sound like that anymore. He
doesn't?
like his voice is like.
Okay, one more time. Kyle, tell your grandmother you love her too. Say good morning to your grandmother because she's not feeling well.
Good morning, Grandma.
And
Hope
say you love
feel
her.
better.
Tell her you love her too.
Love you.
There you go. Sydney, when the last
So
time
sweet.
a kid or anybody said they love you?
Yesterday, and it was my mom.
Oh.
Love you, Linda.
Okay.
Okay, so who won the Powerball? He said I'm gonna go. Who won the Powerball last night? Well, if you're wondering, it's been delayed. Did anybody buy a ticket? Because I didn't. Cal, did you get a ticket last night?
No.
No, you didn't play?
No.
What would you do if you won $1.9 billion? What is the first thing you'd buy?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Well, that's a lot to think about, I guess, when you're so young. But the record 1.9 billion Powerball drawing has been delayed because a participating lottery had issues processing sales and play data. supposedly, seeing other reports that I've seen, it was California who was mucking up the works. There was a announcement that was made. Tonight's Powerball drawing has been delayed due to a participating lottery needing extra time to complete the required security protocols. Powerball has strict security requirements that must be met by all 48 lotteries before a drawing can occur.
Right.
The Multi-State Lottery Association would not name which state's lottery was experiencing the delay. When the required security protocols are complete, the drawing will be performed under the supervision of lottery security officials and independent auditors. Winning numbers will be posted as soon as they are available. The winning numbers are recorded video of the drawing. The winning numbers and recorded video of the drawing will be posted to the Powerball website and YouTube channel. Players should hold on to their tickets. As we all know, this jackpot is the biggest in lottery history, and the winner who chooses annuity paid over 29 years. Nearly all winners opt for the cash option, which is valued at $929 million. The Powerball jackpot was last won on August 3rd when a ticket in Pennsylvania won $206 million. The longer the game goes without a winner, the bigger the prize, of course. The odds are 1 in 292 million.
Okay. And that's why I always say, why buy, multiple $20 worth of tickets, just buy one. Hey, B, you on the phone?
Good morning, everyone. Good
Morning,
Sean.
B.
Hi, Penny. Hi,
B,
Chatty. Hi, Kyle.
Kyle, say hi.
Hi.
B, say one more thing. Let's make sure we can hear.
Can you hear me? Good
Yeah.
morning, everyone.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I can hear
stay
her.
right there. Whatever you're doing with your phone, stay right there. That's a good look. Good morning, everybody. B Love's on the phone. Bernadette, God bless. We appreciate you. The cash payout is
$929 million,
and Kyle. So we asked him. He
which
said,
I think is a
"Hold
lot.
on, talk to B. I got you the bathroom."
Okay, which $929 million off of $1.9 billion. I feel like that's not. Do you think that that's right? That's a lot that they're taking in taxes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't care. I'm going to take the payout, and I'm rolling out. Who knows what's going to happen in 29 years? You know what I mean? I'm taking my money and I'm rolling out right now. Give me almost $1 billion, and I'm out, Sunny.
Right.
Thank you and goodbye.
I know. And did you play last night? Do you have your tickets?
I didn't play, and I'm like, I'm going to go play today.
What?
I'm feeling like a second chance right now. I like a second chance.
But I
$1
think,
million.
but I think they're going to release. Well, that's where I'm confused because they didn't. I think they're going to release the numbers later on today. So technically, if nobody wins these numbers, then we'll have another chance to play for tomorrow night.
So we can't go buy a ticket today for tonight's show?
No,
It didn't happen?
the drawing was supposed to be last night.
Oh, okay.
And
So it's only those people.
yeah, so I believe they're only going to honor those tickets that were bought last night. But
Gotcha.
if they release the numbers today and nobody, if there's no winning ticket with these numbers, then, we have another opportunity Wednesday. But they did also say that this, it being the biggest jackpot, that there have been over 150 people who have won $1 million or more.
Yeah.
So that's really
Yeah.
exciting too.
Yes.
So you could still, and that's what I said too. I was like, I don't need to win the jackpot. Just give me,
Right.
I can win $1 million. I'll take 150,000, whatever.
You win the
whatever
jackpot.
they want to give me.
You win the jackpot.
I know
We'll
you
never
want
see
to,
you
yeah.
again, and it's not because
Exactly. I do not need it all. I agree with you, Senny.
none of us need it all
But you
because
gotta be in it to win it.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
I don't play, like stuff like that often.
But and we didn't play. I didn't play last night. Did you? You didn't play? Did you?
Now I was gonna play last night, but
You mean you went and got dog food and you ain't get a
I
Powerball
forg-
ticket, Sean?
yeah, I went to go get the
And
ticket.
he was
I got
out.
home.
He
I
was out. That was my
No,
thing.
I
I wasn't
came
really
home.
out.
I got
Right,
home.
I wasn't even out, exactly.
I went home, and I got home, and I realized it, and I look at my wife, and I go, "Right, Kyle? Right?" I go, "Oh, you should sit right there." He goes, "I go, I think I
Listen,
should go."
Your lottery win is our lottery win,
Yeah,
Sean.
I know.
You're out on those streets. You better go ahead and pick us up a ticket.
No doubt.
Right, Cindy?
Right.
'Cause, you know,
Pick
Cindy,
us all up a
most of the
ticket.
cost.
Cindy, I did that. I it was eight. It was like 8 o'clock. I look at my wife, Cal, and we're playing hockey in the house. Right, Cal?
Yeah.
Well, we played some really intense hockey games. And in the middle of the game, I realized the ticket, to go get the ticket. So I said to my wife, what time was the latest in the state of Pennsylvania you could get the ticket? She Googled it. She said, you got about another hour to go. So I said, you think I should go get a ticket? She's like, nah, I don't get a ticket, forget it. And I didn't get the tickets. I said to her, boy, if someone wins down the block, boy, we're going to have a problem. Right, Cal?
Yeah.
And then we went back to playing hockey. You know, we have these little cushion pucks, and we play on the rug.
Sponge puck.
Sponge pucks. And Sydney, I rocket the puck. My wife is sitting there watching TV with the dog.
Right.
I rocket the puck right by her ear. She said she felt the wind. I said, you're sitting in the wrong section. All right. Well, listen, that whole $900 million payoff, none of us need that, because if that's the case, you're going to be, unfortunately, I want to say this, we're all going to wind up in a trunk. You can't publicize one person winning $928 million, whatever it is. Unfortunately, people are going to come and get you. You have to sequester yourself at least 5 years. You can't come outside. They need to break this money up and give everybody, they should break it up and give everybody $1 million 980 something times. So people will just go on with their everyday lives. We need multiple winners with this one. Literally like 60 to 70 to 100 people. Because it's not going to be good for folks who win this lottery, especially one person. That is, it's weird to say, that is absolutely just too much money for one individual to have. Because somebody's going to kill you. and you, I'm just saying.
Any more problems, but you know, if God was to bless me with $1 billion, I'd figure out some really great things to do with that kind of money.
Yeah.
But you know, to your point, I'm with Cindy. I'll take $5 million. I don't need all of it. But hopefully, you got to be in it to win it, guys. So go play while you go vote today. If anyone's not voting, go vote and go pick up your lottery ticket.
Word.
2 wins.
That's so cute.
Well,
2 wins.
Yeah, we gotta get into that. That's right. That's why Cal's sitting here. Today's election day. The schools throughout the country are closed, right, Cindy?
Are they?
Or schools are open?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, are they open in New York City? Everybody, if you live in New York City, is it school today? No, usually for election day they don't have school.
There's no schools, no banks.
No banks.
No banks.
Yeah, no banks. Today.
Oh.
Election day.
It's election day, and schools and polls are usually set up. I'm sorry, polls are usually set up at schools.
Right.
So the kids have to stay off from school today. Welcome, Kyle. Such a cutie pie.
Say hello, Kyle. They're saying hi to you.
Hi.
He's so ridiculous.
All right, what else? What's going on? All right, so all right, guys,
well,
put it up on chat room if you played the what is it, 1.9 billion? Was it? What was the number again?
Yeah, 1.9 billion.
And you're right. They was probably short of staff in this particular state that they won't name, that couldn't render their results, so they couldn't announce it yesterday. But know this: if someone, they're gonna announce anyway, whether someone won or not. Probably, before the business day is over, we'll see what happens. And I hope no one wins. I hope no one wins, because then we get a chance to play City. Go ahead.
Right. Yes, I have a Tell It Tuesday story for you.
Go ahead.
And want to get your opinion to see what we can do for this individual.
And then after that, we're going to Cindy's front page news. Go ahead.
Okay. I discovered that my younger brother, who is 23 years old, has been using my credit card for the last 6 months without me knowing it or my permission. He ran the card up over $5,000, and the company told me to file a police report in order to get reimbursed for these charges. The thing is, my brother is on probation, and if I name him, he might go back to jail. My mother told me not to name my brother in a police report, but that's not right. What about me? I shouldn't have to pay back that $5,000, and now I'm really confused on what I should do. Please help me out. And I also do encourage you guys all to write into the Shawn Harvey Morning Show at gmail.com for any situations or stories or something that you just want to tell on a Tell It Tuesday. We appreciate it.
Well, here we go. Guys, we're back at Comedy Harlem on December 15th, pre-birthday party. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team. Next week, Cindy, right? We got to get everything together for the Harvest Fest. That's next, the 18th, right?
The 18th.
Okay, that's right around the corner. That's not this Friday. That's the following Friday.
Yeah,
Okay,
next
so
Friday.
guys, we need
Woo,
the
pressure's on. Please send us anything you think might be good for Harvest games. I only have like one game, and it's not even really a game.
And we have to get the flannel shirts, right?
Yeah, I have something flannel.
Kyle, you have a flannel shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
You sure you do. So
Do you have a flannel shirt, Shawn?
I think
And you
I
can
do.
wear them pants.
I think y'all still talking about my pants from the. Wait till you see my pants on December the 15th.
Oh, I can't wait.
So here we go. And guys, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Teams on the road. Stratton, Wilkes-Barre, January the 8th through the 6th through the 8th. Hit me up for tickets on Marcos. DJ Quad's in the building. We got a great event going on up there. And then there's more live appearances from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. I will be announcing next week. Now, Cindy and B-Love. And everyone, B-Love is on the phone. LGL Real Talk.
Good morning.
That'll be tomorrow, right? That's tomorrow night, right?
Yep, tomorrow night, 7:30. Make sure you guys are in the building. I'm giving away my intro tickets and, talking some good ish. So make sure you guys stop on through. I saw a few people last week. I'm always happy to see you guys. Thank you so much for your support.
She's been giving away those intro tickets for the last 6 months. Now,
I know.
now, Cindy.
Don't worry about me over here.
In the situation.
Are you coming to the intro concert?
Who, me?
Cindy J. I know you're gonna be there, Shawn.
No, I'm not going to be there. Cindy.
You're not gonna be there? Is there gonna be a show or no?
Yeah. There's Doug's
I thought
gonna.
there was gonna be a show. You're usually there. T's really there, but I think he's gonna be in Texas. What's going on?
I'm gonna see, because with me it's just like logistics, getting down there.
And with me, I'm working. I got a job.
Now you work. We all work, Shawn.
I know, right?
But I work on the weekends.
I hate when people be like, I work. I know you work. My question is, are you stopping that to do what I'm about to do?
No.
That's the real question. So you're saying no.
I would love to be at intro with my man Doug B at the Coliseum. It's gonna be an unbelievable event, but I'll be in Pottstown, Pennsylvania doing stand up. So
I know you alive.
yes, I am. I could show you the flyer. So and guys, I'm in Baltimore, Maryland on Friday. All right. So if you're new to the show, if you don't know, I'm a stand-up comedian. It's hard to tell. CJ.
Yes.
The brother who's on probation have stolen the sister's card and used the card and ran
up her bill to
$5,000, and the credit card folks are saying, hey, just file a report against your brother and you're good. And then mom and dad and the family like, no, he's going to jail. And this is what I say, and then I'll yield back over to you and then to B-Love. And guys, put a number 1 chat room if you're enjoying the show. Put a number 2 if you're not. And guys, put a number 1 in the chat room for my beloved cows in the building. Let's clap for them, Cindy. And like I said, Cindy, we will not divert from this show. We keep it pushing just because of 8-year-olds in here. That's not going to stop Harvey. And Cal, if the show gets
I
kind
wish it would.
Cal, exactly. And Cal, if things get a little too grown in here, too hectic, I will please kindly ask you to leave the room and go to the other side while you hear me yell and scream. And God bless you. In this particular situation, if the sister, okay, if that was Harvey, I'm gonna drop a dime on my sister because I'm tired of her mess. I'm tired of that life.
She's on probation.
I don't care. I'm tired. We're all tired of your bullish and the way you've been living throughout these years. That now you're gonna bring your madness home to me. And you took the credit card because you didn't give a damn if I was your brother or not. And you started swiping away up to $5,000. And now here come mom and auntie, don't tell on the sister, if it was the roles were in reverse. No, because now I'm enabling this person to commit these sinister crimes. I am dropping a dime on my beloved family member because I'm tired of you borrowing my car, using my house, you're lying for you. You already been in jail. We've been visiting you. We've been putting money in your commissary. And we've been doing all these things. And now you're going to steal my credit card for $5,000.
Right.
Okay? I'm telling on you, and not only that, I'm going to tell you as a brother, Zinni, I'm going to say this. Listen, I'm going to drop a dime on you. Even if mom is mad, mom, I'm tired. This person has no boundaries, and I know that he's my blood, but I'm dropping the dime on you. Zinni, what are you doing before we get to B? I'm dropping a heavy, especially if our relationship is fragile anyway because of your hot mess. You got these two other baby mothers living with us.
What? You're adding extra stuff.
You got these baby mothers living with us, and you're going to steal my credit card.
Shawn,
I'm taking your kids to school or taking your son to Wawa to get a slushie.
Listen.
Dropping a dime.
What I would do.
Let's clap for Kyle. He put the show on the phone.
He's watching the show
He's
on
watching
the
the
phone.
show on the phone right now while it's happening. Smart kid. That is really weird. Why do I never think of that?
Don't read the comments.
Don't.
No, but this one, when I was reading it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so good because I'm kind of torn because, you know, I'm like that, like with family, like, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, you know, jam anybody up. But at the same time, I'm like, why would you do that to me, though? Why are you doing it to me? And then I would be like, I mean, I could still file a police report. I'm going to be like, were you in the store swiping this? Like, because I could try and get my money back. But if there's, like, proof of you doing this, or were you, like, calling on the phone? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would try to figure out a way to still help myself, but not put my brother in a worse position. But I also need more background. Like, if he's the type of person that is constantly doing stuff like this, then I would be like, what's going on? Or like, why do you need the money? Like, what did you do? Like, I don't know. And maybe that's why, you know, I have problems. But I wouldn't immediately go to police, but I would be upset for sure.
B,
so I need more background.
That would be his one shot deal. I'd be like, listen, you ran up this credit card. You owe me $5,000. I'm not going to say anything as long as you're paying me back some way, somehow, until this is done. And if you ever do it again, your ass is going to jail. Period.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
can
both,
get
I
with
just
that.
used the word enable. You're both doing that, which will continue the crime spree of this particular person. And why it's nothing like a safe place like home. So you figure you can commit crimes against your family member and they give you a pass? Let the games begin. He's going to take your other credit card too and steal your car. And you're going to sit there and tell a cold criminal, this better, this the first and last time. You know how many times they've heard that? That's why they're on parole. The judge said to them, it's going to be the first and last time. They did it again. No, No, it stops. It stops, and it stops here. I'm dropping a dime on my brother. You stole $5,000 from me, and you're being an a-hole throughout your life. And it's come home to me. You stole from me.
Mickey McGregor gone said, I love my brother and would make payment arrangements, but we would square up too. Nothing but hands, like always.
Nothing but hands like always. Oh my God.
I love that, Mickey. She's like,
Yo, that's
we
a
go.
lot.
She's like, I'm gonna get it back in blood.
We're going to get it back in blood.
No, for real. Like, I would be upset though.
Just real quick
Yeah, like
about this.
Put a number 1 if you're in the chat room if you're dropping a dime on your brother or sister. Put a number 2 if you're not.
yeah, because
Now,
that
give me
really says
15
about.
number 1s. I'm dropping a dime. I'm tired of this mess.
Not you tired of it.
I'm tired because
what happened?
because it leaded up. It leaded to this point.
He just got out of jail. She just got. If your sister.
Right. It just got out of
Hey
jail.
Pat, why you putting this on you?
I don't know. I didn't. Not my sister Pat. Like my other sister that's in my head. That sister.
Yeah, but I know.
Oh wow.
I'm not. If my other sister came right out of jail and stole my credit card and swiped $5,000 on multiple occasions,
Right.
on multiple, you ran up the bill, meaning you ain't give a damn about what I was going through.
Right.
You
Yeah.
kept swiping. So guess what? And when mom come with the Jesus and this is our baby. No, he's 42. He's a thief. And you got the gall to just get out of jail, and they granted you the privilege of probation, and you violate? No, you go back to jail. I'd say, all right, I'll give you one option. I want my $5,000 right now today. Okay, you don't have it. I'm filing a report. That's it. And I don't care if auntie, moms, and everybody's mad at me. I'll be the a-hole of the family. But he can't do that. He's bringing the crimes home. You can do all the crime you want. You can do all your criminal, all your criminal jostling and all the things you want. You can do that out there. But when you bring it home, nah.
I
Can't do
know.
it.
That's the part that.
That's the problem. You brought it home.
That's the part that tears me.
Because when you bring it home, beloved, now you have no boundaries. Now I'm watching you in the kitchen. Now we locking the doors. Now you can't get the passwords. Why am I living like that? So you want me to live like that but still give you a pass?
Right.
Yeah.
No.
You're right.
Some of us have family members that are just cold criminals.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with us,
Yeah.
but that's our blood.
Right.
You know we can't bring our cousins around. There's some people that we know we can't bring them around. We don't even bring them to funerals. Don't tell Marcus funeral. Hey, we don't want this guy. Yeah. You
Don't
can't
tell Mark.
don't tell him. Right? No.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like, your brother, your sister, it's somebody close to you, which unfortunately
Makes
is
it even
probably the
worse.
reason why they did it too. Just like access and opportunity. But yeah, it's a problem. They have a problem.
Sad, but at the same time, I'm not gonna. I hear you, Shawn. I agree. On one hand, I agree. I'm like, just get it. But I also can't. I don't know. I don't want to be the person who didn't give you a shot. Like, I want to give you a chance. I always want to give somebody a chance to do something better. I understand they may not.
Okay, I know Cindy's answers to this, but I'm gonna ask you. Okay, let's step it up. Okay, let's play mental gymnastics. What if your imaginary brother committed a murder and you knew it? Are you telling? See? Because I'll tell you, while you ponder on that, B, while you ponder on that with your LGL real talk, because when I get real with you, you sit there in words of silence. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop a dime. I don't want a murderer nowhere around me. Especially someone that murdered somebody randomly. I can see if my brother did some justifiable killing, I'm with him. But if you out there murdering for the day,
Not for the day. Sure, they letting murderers out of jail in New York City. What
if you're a murderer for the day for hire, I'm telling you, I don't want you around me.
I thought that you're gonna put me in witness protection. I don't know. It's just like how serious is the crime?
Okay, put it this way. I'll put the icing on the cake. He murdered someone you knew.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Did she deserve to die?
No, she didn't deserve to die.
Okay.
Nobody that gets murdered, half these folks don't deserve to die. B. Breaking news. B. Let me give you breaking news. Half the murders in this country, half those people didn't deserve to die. Okay, let's put that person in that percentile. What are you doing now?
I would probably have to snitch. I guess I would have to tell somebody something. I don't know if I would go to the police directly. I might make it like a friend of mine told me kind of scenario, but
No, B, you have to tell. You either telling or not. They can't put nobody involved in this. What are you doing? I'm telling. Cindy's, if we had this conversation before, Cindy's not telling nothing. Cindy said, God forbid, if her son committed a murder, she's going to fly him to the Galapagos Islands where he'll never be seen again. And I'm not even mad at her for that. So, B, so B, what?
Just got to get him out the country,
That's
girl.
all. Cindy, haven't you said that on many occasions?
Yes, I believe.
B, what are you doing?
I'm snitching.
What she said?
She said she's snitching.
I didn't hear her.
Is that
I'm
what?
telling.
Well,
I'm telling.
and you know why?
Talk
Let's
about
clap.
Tell It Tuesday.
And you know why you telling?
Tuesday, okay?
You know why you telling?
Look at Trump.
I'm a
Because you,
in my life.
no, you're telling because you have a shred of integrity.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yes, I have that.
you have a shred of it. No, I didn't say you have it. I said you had a shred of it.
I'm gonna give myself.
and I'm not, and B, I'm not mad at you. It's a very difficult decision. So B, to go back to this particular case, yes, my brother just he just got paroled out of jail and just went right to swiping my car and stealing $5,000. That means you're disrespecting the privilege. Being on parole, like a driver's license, is a privilege. They're saying to you, well, I'll let you out early, but you got to be on good behavior. That's a privilege, B. It's not a right. So you can't come out of jail with the right state of mind and say, I'm just going to go back to robbing and stealing again.
Right.
So you withdrew your privilege. So if you are going to say, and this is just how I would break it down to my brother. You stole $5,000. They want me to pay a report. And B, what about, at that time, my financial situation?
Right.
What if I don't have the money? I'm struggling. I'm just paying my bills. I'm living day to day, check by check. I'm maintaining. And then something horrific like this happened.
Right.
So what my brother's supposed to do? Yo, my bag, yo. You know we keeping this in the family. I got you, son. I got you, neighbor. No.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
I'm telling. Mom and them, they'll be fine. He's not go back to jail.
We sending mom back on the jail bus. Now we doing commissary again, care packages. I'm just saying.
But that's what mothers are gonna do. I'm gonna get my $5,000 credit back, and I'm going on with my life. Because did my brother value my financial situation? No.
And then what if your brother goes back in jail and he gets
Gang banged by guys? That's not my problem.
What if he gets killed?
Huh?
What if he gets killed in jail?
I'm sorry.
And then everybody has to know you did it for $5,000 credit card.
Well, sorry.
Wow.
Okay. Marcus said he's telling. I hear you, Marcus. Yeah, I guess it depends on the situation, honestly.
Yeah.
For me,
B
but-
always leaves her things like that. I mean, it really, it depends on the day.
She just can't answer the question. It depends on the situation. Is B, he's a dirtbag. He gets out of jail. He's on parole, and he robs you. Which one you gonna do? Which one you gonna do, B? No. Let the 8-year-old stay there. He's gonna deal with this. The 8-year-old is gonna have to deal with this down the road anyway. Cal, this free ride is gonna end very soon. Trust me. There's a whole world. Look, Cal, look out that window right there. It's cruel. Trust me. Go ahead. Just let him know now. It's a cruel world out there.
You're going to come across this situation
You
in your
will.
life.
Trust me. Somebody gonna steal something from you, Cal, and you gonna want to. You gonna want to.
They are. I'm so sorry.
It's gonna happen. Let them know.
And you won't know what to do about it.
That's right.
but we're here for you.
We're here for you.
Sean will tell you what to do about it.
Right. We'll and all fell cow. We'll play hockey.
He loves hockey.
Loves it.
But yeah. Well, that's the situation. You guys definitely put it in the comments, and hopefully they heard you, Sean.
Cindy, are you really giving your brother or sister a pass?
Yeah, it's just a credit card, Sean. Like, money is fake anyway. Like, money is not even real.
But your brother's been an a-hole the whole time.
I don't know if he's been an a-hole the whole time.
He just got out of jail on parole.
She didn't write, this is something that continuously happens.
You never know.
Cindy, let's go with what we're reading. The guy just got out of jail. He just got out of jail.
He's on probation.
Robs you. Let's just go with that alone. Forget about we got to hold all the details. That's the detail. He just got out and he robbed you.
Yeah.
Cindy, you don't think there's no sense of responsibility with this
but
person?
I mean, there is for sure, and he's gonna get his karma, but it's not.
Oh God!
It's not for me to send him, back with the 5-0.
So Cindy,
I couldn't feel good doing
so
that.
Let me ask.
I wouldn't feel vindicated. I wouldn't feel good.
Okay, let me ask you this question. I asked B as well, and everybody in the chat room. What if it's somebody else that's not related to you stole the $5,000 out your credit card? Or you found a report
for sure.
that you know.
That I know.
That you know.
Yeah.
Not your brother that you know, like your homie, your girlfriend, whatever. What are you doing?
I mean,
B, what are you doing? What? Because y'all putting this blood involved in with this crime.
My
I
girlfriend,
understand.
I'm not doing blood. It's just human for me. Like, if somebody, in your context of the way that you're explaining it, I get what you're saying, because you're saying this guy is selfish anyway. Like, he just came out, he did what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have any respect or any boundaries. So I get what you're saying. But, a girlfriend or a friend, usually when people do stuff like that, it's because there's a need. It's either because they're selfish or there's a need. And you have to handle it accordingly. That's just how I feel about it. If there's a need, let's figure out the need. If it's because you're selfish, I'm 911, like, get somebody over here immediately. So I get what you're saying.
What are they saying in the chat room, Cindy?
Let me see.
Y'all got these forgiving hearts, and God bless both of you. This heart is cold. This heart has been through a lot. I've been robbed. B, I couldn't even tell you how many times I've been robbed in my life.
Danielle said for sure.
For sure what?
That she's gonna that she's dropping a dime.
Or her family member.
Yeah.
Let's clap for that. Somebody with some freaking sense.
Mickey said if it was a friend, that she's gonna beat their ass all the way to the police department.
Damn, Mickey, you like beating asses, huh? They don't call you McGregor for nothing.
I think the Godfather said the dude is going down.
See?
I think a lot of people agree with you, Sean.
Because we don't have no time for the nonsense.
That's true.
They say I'm your brother's keeper. That's to make it so disrespectful.
But you know me.
How can you be my brother's keeper and you robbing me right out of jail? I can't go for it. I don't care.
But this society is really.
Society what?
Jails and the thing, the credit, like everything it's all a scam anyway. So I'm not.
So that gives a person a pass to misbehave?
No, it doesn't.
So what are you saying?
I'm not
justifying
doing
the
that.
BS.
I'm not sending them.
You're justifying
if I can find a
thing.
way to resolve this with you not having to go back to jail,
Cindy,
then
you're
we're gonna
having
do that.
a bad day anyway. You're having a bad day. The credit card calls you, and your card's been swiped 40 times. Let's bump the price up, $20,000. Say your brother took $20,000 out your credit card.
You keep making it worse.
What are you gonna do then?
I mean,
he's not. He don't have $20,000. He just got out of jail. His license is suspended. Can't get a job.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with him.
Oh,
and be like, why did you do this? Like, what am I supposed to do now?
B, let's up the ante. $20,000 on the credit card.
And your brother stole the card, started swiping it,
and the police is like, yo, the credit card's like, yo, just simply file a report and we'll credit you back the $20,000. But you got to drop a dime on your brother. What are you doing now? $20,000.
Yeah, $20,000 like that to me is now you kind of abused my trust. Like, that's a lot of money.
Or
$5,000, I get it. You just came out of jail. You want to ball out a little bit. I'm a different sister. I'd already set him up. But if that's the case, $20,000, now I know it's intentional. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. There's a difference between a want and a need. And sometimes you just have to, act accordingly. Like, 20 grand means you really don't give a damn about me.
So
sure.
Cindy, she's putting a price tag on doing the right thing. Go ahead.
Maybe, cause I was like, maybe I'll just, you know, maybe I'll do it, and then he won't know. Like, I'll file a police report, and then when everything happens, I'll be like, "Oh my God, it was you! Like, I didn't know."
No, Cindy, don't neighbor rig it.
I'll be like, "What happened?"
Why y'all neighbor rigging it? Let's just get right to the basic.
But no,
If someone said-
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, I'm trying to go with your scenario because I'm like trying to go into Harvey's house. But me, genuinely, how I feel, no, I would not drop a dime. No, I don't care how much money.
And you guys are, boy, you don't even see the 5-day forecast. Now, after the fact, he steals the money. You're not dropping a dime on him with the police, right? You're looking at your brother every day. Stole $5,000 to $20,000 from you. You're dealing with the credit card company. They're going on with their life. They're saying they're going to pay. You know they don't have the resources to pay it back. Now there's a fractured. The relationship is fractured now because someone's walking around owing you $5,000. They are not going to pay it back, and now you have an ongoing resentment. Or you can give it to Jesus, let it go. You got a problem with that as well. They're not paying you back. And then what's going to happen? They're going to commit a crime, and they're going to go back to jail anyway. You could have gave them the privilege of having them go back to jail earlier because they was going to do a crime down the road. Because if they're robbing from you, they're going to do another crime. I get the fact that some folks get out of jail, never do it again. Because forgiveness is something that you do once and then you don't do it again. When you ask for forgiveness for whatever you do, what you're saying is, I will never do it again. That's forgiveness. But if the guy's going to rob, my brother's going to rob me and I don't tell, he's going to rob somebody else. I'm doing him the favor of putting him in jail earlier, but saving somebody else from the BS. So that's my civil duty. Is to lock up my brother. But you and Cindy are not thinking, you're not open-minded to think the fact that you could be saving somebody else from the BS. Because you know you're going to do it because you know your brother. He's been in and out of jail since he's been 9.
Why are you putting all this on this man? Maybe he went to jail for something totally unrelated.
All right, well, God bless both of you. Guys, they're giving the brothers passes. They're gonna have conversations and never do it again. I'm not mad at you. And whatever the circumstances was, fine. Me dropping the dime, $5,000 or $20,000. There's no money marker on this situation. You totally disrespected me.
Dang.
It's going down.
All right.
And
well, we respect that.
You know when you this is how deep it is with me.
Shawn is wild up.
This is how deep it is for me. When my brother come to me, he knows when we have that conversation, I'm going to drop a dime. When he comes into the room, he's going to go, bro, I know you're going to drop a dime. Yeah, I'm going to drop a dime.
Is there anything that he could do to make you not want to drop a dime?
Yes, send the credit card to $5,000 right then and there.
He said, give me 2 weeks.
No, right then and there. I'm going to
get the money.
Because it took you that much time to spend my money. I want it back the same day.
So
that's it.
So then your brother's...
He's going to jail. He knows it. He's going to know that he's going to jail, bro.
What if he comes back to you at 11 o'clock at night with the $5,000?
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you 24 hours.
You don't care where he got the money from?
I don't care where you had to go. Open up your ass. And, Cal, get out. Cal, just get out. Cal, put the headphones out, Cal. Get this guy. Hurry up, right out the here. Here you go. Close the door, Cal. Close the door. Hurry up. Close the goddamn door. Close the door. You gonna have to open your ass. Open your ass. I want my money in 24 hours. You better do something.
Oh my God. You dropped it.
Put your ass open. I want my money. All right, Cindy, bring back in. Cal, come back in. Cindy, open up. Cal. Come back in. Cal, come back in. Cal, come back in. I'm good. Cal. Cal, come back in. Where is he? Cal.
He's in the hallway.
Cal, come back in.
Come here, Cal.
Cal, come in.
He's scared of you. That's hilarious.
Right.
Well, I hope this helped you. Our Tuesdays never help anyone.
It never helps nobody. Never.
I don't know if you want to, if y'all want to write in.
Write in.
Please do that.
What? Well, come on in, Cal.
Sean is so serious about this. He wants his money. Don't steal from.
Every dime of it.
That's hilarious. Okay, Sean. So.
What else you got?
Yes, I will let you know right now. A UPS truck, SATs fly out the back of a UPS truck after exams. Texas high school seniors may have to retake the test. The SATs of more than 50 Texas high school students were lost after their test papers flew out of a UPS truck. In a statement on Monday, El Paso Independent School District said the incident affects El Paso high school students who took their SATs after school on October 27th. Oh, my birthday. Oh. Staff recovered all but 55 tests. El Paso School District is working closely with the College Board to determine a remedy for the high school students whose SAT exams were lost in transit after they were securely submitted to UPS. The school district added that the students whose tests were lost will be able to take the ACT, which is a different standardized test that's also used in college admissions, on December 10th at no cost. Further updates will be provided by the school district and the College Board. So,
what's going on?
What is going on? Well, colleges are also, I thought all of them were digital by now, but it looks like they're still doing the bubble fill-in thing. But they said that the exams will be online only and shorter as colleges start to ditch standardized testing. I think that, and UPS did not identify the person who was driving the truck. How could they fly out?
Wait. Well, first of all, see, standardized testing. Cindy, is it really valid to have collegiate tests or standardized tests in the times that we live in today where all information is given away so freely that you can find and research? It's not, I don't even think it's called, before we get back to the UPS guy, I don't even think it's called cheating anymore. Cindy, right? I'm just saying, like, back in the days, cheating was something that was done underneath the table. You had to pay somebody. You know, like Clarence was the smartest guy, and he knew how to, he knew the answers.
Yeah.
Cindy, clearly, I think on any test on Earth, what's your thoughts? Any test on Earth, you can get the answers to at this point.
Really?
I mean, well, they have the proctors, so you can't.
What? You can't
really.
What?
I mean, they can't really cheat like that, and you're not supposed to have your phones in there.
And now back to the UPS guy.
But the people are upset because they said that all their stuff is on there. They said where they live, their address, their date of birth, all their information is on their papers.
That UPS guy is now door dashing.
I think the College Board should give those kids just. It's 55 tests out of how many students? Out of like what? Hundreds? Out of probably thousands. So just let them. Well, how would they know they took it, right? So I guess they do have to take it again.
Yes.
This test sometimes causes kids like a lot of anxiety, a lot of preparation. So
the Asian kids usually jump out the window.
So I just think that that's really messed up that they would make them take it again or have to take another test.
No,
so
yeah,
I think they
totally
should come up with
you.
something else.
I totally agree with you. Cal, no, wait, Cal, say good morning to these folks.
Good morning.
Cal, you having a good time so far?
Yeah.
You ready to go over to your grandmother's house after we're done?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Say hello to the ladies, Cal. Say good morning to the ladies.
Good morning.
Say good morning, ladies. Go ahead.
Like, no, I don't want to. Yes, I'm sorry. sorry.
You all right,
I
Sydney?
just I just have a I
B,
had a
do you
brain
think
fart
that
right
these
now.
folks should take the test over again?
I don't know. It seems unfair for them to do it, but if you have listen, if you know it, you know it. Just go take it again. I don't know.
She said,
You know. B, you okay this way? You don't know if you're gonna lock your brother up, and you don't know if these people gonna take the test. Are you all right? City. Oh, hold on, hey guys. Before we stop the show today, this week we're enjoying.
You've done wrong, but together we can both carry on.
Platform. So next week we got DJ Supreme. So guys, you know our beloved Younger Nut is playing music for us this week. Next week Supreme, back to Zeem, and that's the way we're gonna do it. And we appreciate Younger Nut. Remember, we're back at Comedy in Harlem, December the 15th, Cindy, on a Thursday. Let's clap for that.
Yeah.
Live taping again. We appreciate you. We're in the Wilkes-Barre area on January 6th through the 8th. We have the Harvest Fest in this room as well. On November the 18th, Cindy, we also have our big Christmas party, and we have our New Year's Eve party in here. And B, if you're available, we would love for you to join us. Go ahead, Cindy. What's next?
Yes. What's next is Snoop Dogg is shutting down claims from his alleged professional joint roller that he smokes up to 150 marijuana blunts on a daily basis. He said, "What am I, a machine?" It seems he has a professional full-time blunt roller who first joined his team in 2016, and she recently shared that she has rolled more than 450,000 joints for him since she's been on payroll. It's worth noting that Snoop Dogg lives in California, where recreational marijuana use is legal. She shared the news. She said, "I calculate it at over 450,000. I do about half a pound a day, which is 75 to 150 joints." She shared the news during a recent show. The plot thickened when Kyle Sandilands, I guess who is one of the people on the show, the Kyle and Jackie O show, shared that he too has spent time in California with Snoop, who told him he'd learned how to roll joints with him from late hip-hop icon Tupac. He said, "I'm going to teach you something Pac told me," and he showed me how to roll a blunt. He said he made headlines in 2019 when he disclosed that he employed a professional blunt roller whom he was paying between $40,000 and $50,000 a year. And fast forward 3 years later, Snoop revealed that his professional blunt roller's income increased due to inflation. Now he is addressing that and saying that despite recent reports, he's not smoking 150 marijuana blunts every single day. He took to IG to slam claims that he seemingly has a serious weed addiction. He said, "This is all in a day's work. Stop lying." And he has, if you go on his IG page, he has like a picture of like maybe like 8 or 9. And he says, "How am I gonna smoke all that in one day? What am I, a machine? This is roaches. This is just roaches." And he has the picture of like 8 or 9 clips, and oh wait, let me see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 8 of them there. So in a separate post, he added that she's a liar, and he put like a picture of him doing something else. So I don't know, but I'm glad that he adjusted. A lot of people say things about, well, it's true because every time he comes out, he is promoting it and showing that he smokes and stuff like that. But I could understand that now if it's turning into people think you have a serious problem, it could get offensive.
Everybody, B-Low's on the phone. LGO Real Talk tomorrow. Now y'all go on there and support her. God bless her.
I think it would maybe be impossible to smoke 150.
Well, obviously, I don't think the guy's
Is this
smoking
in the Guinness World Record book for
obviously,
this?
the guy is not smoking 150 blunts. He had a blow up. But do he have a serious weed addiction? Of course he has a serious weed addiction. He loves smoking the weed. There's nothing wrong with it. But Snoop, don't get offended when you think people have a perception that you're a weed head. Bro, you're a weed head. It's nothing wrong with being a weed head. I think the culture have embraced you, and you have articulated your freedoms of smoking weed. And not only that, Snoop Dogg to me is B Love is an absolute genius because he's on so many platforms and he's have taken his career. Like Sidney would say, he's a guy who reinvented himself. He didn't become the rapper that nobody heard of anymore. This guy's a TV personality, influencer on social media. He's a family man, and he's much loved in the entertainment community and in the hood. At the how old is he? 50, 60 years old, this guy?
Right.
And on top of that, he still kicks the bars. He loves football. He's an all-around guy. Right. Now, to have a professional blunt roller,
I wish I could afford one of those. Right.
When I was getting high.
That must mean she's really good, too.
And for her to average just 70 blunts for the whole crew, and maybe this probably is 150 blunts. She's probably not telling the story because her ass got fired. Maybe for the whole crew. Right. I couldn't hang out with Snoop because I can't get high like that. And even back in my days getting high, I couldn't do it. Even Cat Williams tell a funny joke about smoking weed with Snoop Dogg and how it was just a whole different high. Cindy, are you open to? Let's go back to your first story. Kyle, your jacket fell on the floor. Let's go back to your first story, Cindy, about winning the $1 billion.
Oh yeah.
Would you then employ a professional blunt roller?
Probably not. Probably not. I don't smoke that.
B-Love, do you smoke the marijuana?
I have been known to participate in some herbages. Inhaling some herbages. I have.
Good. And if you had the Ways and Means, and I'm not talking about the Committee on Washington and the Senate and Capitol Hill, if you had the Ways and Means, would you hire a professional blunt roller?
Or maybe I would not like to be there with me all the time, but like I'll send you some and like you can like mail me back like 1,000 of them already pre-rolled.
But Cindy, the more right, but Cindy, the more
I would like that.
But Cindy, the more I think about it, that's really dope. To have a profession, like what do they like? They gotta be in the inner circle.
Yeah, I would imagine as somebody like, girl, did you just lose your job? Like, or maybe this is a former professional blunt roller. And I imagine there's bonuses, like you can smoke as much as you want, right?
But how do you lose that job, bro? Like
by doing an interview and
be a bad smoker.
If you're a professional blunt roller for Snoop Dogg, we don't want no interviews.
Right,
don't do nothing. Roll
didn't
blunts.
She have to sign an NDA?
Roll blunts. Just do what you do best. Put the lighter up there for him. Get your lighter game up. Get his Snoop ashtray. Stay focused.
Right. Girl, what are you doing?
You know because you know why? There ain't nobody else hiring you as a professional blunt roller. And
the new in thing, like you know how now everybody is part of the entourage. Like you have your makeup artist, you have your hair guy, you have your nail person,
right?
And now you have your blunt roller. Like they're just part of the entourage.
Yeah, it's part of the gig. You gotta have one.
You know what? I'm thinking.
Wait till this show blows
up. Thinking when this show blows up. Even if it doesn't, I think I want to have a professional blunt roller, and I don't even get high. I would want if I wanted the $9 billion, whatever that is, I'm gonna have my own professional blunt roller.
Oh my god!
And I don't even get high.
I'm waiting.
He's just gonna be there.
And Cindy and I will smoke it for you, Shawn. You do not have to do a thing.
Yeah,
we're there to support.
Or you could hire me. Yeah.
We want to make sure we're giving
Cindy,
back to the economy.
Before we move on, and
you can
guys,
hire me to be your professional blunt
put a number
roller.
1 in the chat room if you're enjoying the show. Put a number 2 if you're now, Cindy.
Keep it in house, Shawn.
Cindy, I haven't smoked the weed since 1988. Okay.
Right.
And I've done. Oh my God. Oh my.
I have another story.
Kyle, you might have. I forget he's sitting here. Oh man.
It's gonna be a long dinner today.
It's gonna be a long conversation. I don't know if Kyle can make it back here. Oh my God.
He busted the door down. Like, what's happening?
Oh my God.
Morning, Tanya.
Morning.
Hey, girl. I try. I try to do what I can.
Ain't no doubt. Hey, she's the one that come up with the stories. I'm just. And to her defense, she didn't know Cal was coming in here.
Now you have her son out
Cindy,
here
I'll tell you this.
unauthorized.
I'll tell you this right now. I haven't smoked the weed since 1988. That was 15,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think that I can roll the blunt better than you today.
Okay.
Okay?
I guess we'll never know.
No, well, I can roll the blunt without...
I mean, Friday's coming up. F around and find out Friday. What you doing on Friday?
Bring the blunt. Bring the blunt. City, would it be allowed if you see me do all this? Look.
Okay.
No. And just put it right there, all leaking for you. Whoa, wait. That's...
I'm going to light it up. I'm going to light it up.
Oh, God.
Okay, well.
Kyle, say good morning to everybody if you don't mind.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, cutie pie.
Oh, my God. Don't remind everyone
Everybody-
he's still here.
Everybody, let's give a round of applause to the one and only Kyle's in the building. Everybody, let's clap for him. Sydney, put a clap. Oh, God.
So ridiculous.
B, how's your rolling blunt game? What's going on with that?
It's average.
Okay, cool.
It's average. It gets the job done, right, B? That's all that needs.
Work, it smokes, but that's about it. It's not fancy.
Right.
I hear
Like
you.
that. Most of the time, it looks a little lopsided.
Gotcha.
That's
Whoa.
fine.
Let's put a pause on that.
I
Go ahead,
can't.
Sydney. What else?
Strong.
This show is going down the hill fast.
I knew when Cal came in here, it
This
wasn't
show
gonna
is
be
going
good.
down the
It
hill.
wasn't gonna
Really.
be
This
good.
is not good.
Strong voices.
Kyle,
are,
don't tell your Kyle. Get on the mic if you don't mind. Just don't tell your grandmother. You don't tell her to watch the
This
show.
will be
please.
our secret today.
Don't. Yeah. Let this show be our little secret today, please.
Don't tell anyone you were here.
Don't tell nobody.
What a discovery.
This thing is broadcasting all over the earth. Okay.
Strong voices are begging Brooklyn Nets to reconsidering hiring controversial coach Ime Udoka.
Oh, Kyle, hold on, Kyle. Kyle, do me a favor. Just step out the room. Just one more
You
time.
said you wanted to
Oh
continue.
my God.
This show, these are the
Let's clap for
stories that I
Kyle.
have.
Let's clap for Kyle. Oh my God, Cindy, you're killing me, man.
You want me to go to the story with the airline
No, I want
seats?
you to keep it pushing.
I can take it to
No,
the airline seat.
No, we stay with the mission statement. This way you get your morning started, right? Oh my God.
Oh, it's not too bad.
go
Everyone
ahead.
is not here for Ime Udoka coaching
Okay.
in the Brooklyn Nets.
Right.
Strong voices are requesting that Joe Tsai. Oh, I forgot. That's with Kyrie Irving and everything. It's a mess for the Nets right now. Right. They are requesting that Joe Tsai reconsider placing Ime Udoka in the organization's head coaching position. As we all know, he was suspended for a year as the Boston Celtics head coach for violating its policies. Ime Udoka was caught cheating on fiancée Nia Long with a female staff member. The relationship between the coach and the franchise's employee is believed to have been consensual. However, some reports claim she accused Udoka of making unwanted remarks and advances toward her. It is possible that Ime Udoka's alleged actions may keep him from finding a home. League sources say, Mark Stein, who's an NBA reporter, says that there have been some strong voices urging Joe Tsai to back off the Nets' intent to hire suspended Celtics coach as Steve Nash's successor, given the considerable turmoil Brooklyn is already facing this season. Steve Nash, it was reported that the Brooklyn team expressed interest in hiring him after they fired Steve Nash. So we're going to see what happens with this. This information didn't really give me anything. Who are these strong voices? I guess like the higher ups.
Right.
They feel like they got enough going on.
The The Brooklyn Nets is a mockery of a basketball organization.
Not a mockery.
The incompetence over there is freaking stellar. It's a freaking. It's like going to the circus and jumping over the fire rings. You have a basketball player on the team who is basically more identifiable to the team than the team itself. Kyrie Irving, shout out to him.
Right.
And then you got this Kyrie Irving situation going on. And then you want to hire Mr. Ostroka.
Ostroka? Oh my God.
and what
does
next?
one have anything to do with the other when you think about the success that he has as a coach? Like, he's done his job, despite the fact that he's done stuff behind the scenes. He's done his job. I would want somebody with that coaching ability, wouldn't you?
No, I don't want a man in my organization that can't control his sexual desires.
That's most of
I
the
don't
black men in
trust
the
that. I
building,
don't
Shawn.
trust it at the workplace. He's gonna come to Brooklyn. He's gonna do the same thing he did when he was with Boston. Nothing's going to change here. It goes back to the second story you guys talked about, enabling an individual. I'm not saying it's a death sentence on him for never working again, but he's got to take some time off. He has to understand the consequences of his decisions. If you can hire him immediately, he's like, oh, I'm going back to work. It's nothing. This is a problem here. I don't trust a man that's going to be in my organization, and in this organization I have a bunch of men that have wives and families. I don't trust him. There's a certain level of trust, even at the workplace, B. Trust is everything in all capacities of relationships. He can't be trusted in my eyes for now. What did I say earlier, B? Forgiveness means you do something once and you never do it again. People pray for forgiveness to the gods, whoever God you pray to. And when you pray for forgiveness, what you're saying is, God is saying, okay, I'm going to forgive you, but never do it again. That's what that means.
Well, maybe he won't.
This guy, you didn't even give him a chance to heal this whole situation, and you're going to put him back on the fire line again? I don't know about this in the Brooklyn Nets. I think you better stay away. There's a lot of qualified coaches out there other than him. Why him? There's thousands of other assistant coaches, NBA coaches that are waiting for jobs. Yeah, I do agree with the Nets in one sense. Hire an African-American, Cindy J and B Love. I do agree with that.
Maybe it's because he's the first available with supposedly a good track record with the games, with coaching.
Is Princess in that chat room? Because Princess has more versed as me and the Godfather of Solo. There are Cindy, there are a handful of black NBA coaches that are qualified right now to coach the New Jersey Nets. Other than him. I'm not trying to stop his money. But B, you want somebody like that at the workplace? You want to hire this guy?
No, but again, it's not just him. This is the majority of the men in the building who are like this. It's not just him, and I'm not saying it's okay, and I'm not excusing it, but I can understand why they would go after him. He's very good at what he does, and he's not the only one in the building who's not a good guy, who's not trustworthy, who's cheated with other wives and husbands, and he's there to do a job, and his job, he's good at it. So I can understand why they would vet him.
B has a forgiving
But to
heart.
your point, I wouldn't hire him back for everything you just said.
Yeah, so you wouldn't hire him. Now, like I said, there are other qualified players. That's all I'm saying. I mean, coaches. I'm sorry. There are other African American. I give the Nets that. Like they went with African American. New Jersey, Brooklyn Nets, stay the course. No disrespect to my Babylonian basketball coaching heroes, no question about it. Stay without your beloved brothers, but not him. Right now, this is not the time. The Brooklyn Nets are going through turmoil. Cindy, what their basketball record is? I think they only won 3 games and lost about 10 of them. I don't know, Princess. What is their record? I think they need.
I think they said they lost the first 3 games of this
right,
season.
like they doing way too much. So now, beloved, this man, Mr. Stroker, comes in. Let's say he's the coach. They're gonna be yelling at him at the sidelines when the Nets are losing because they can't win. They're a bad basketball team. They're gonna start yelling, women this and vagina that and blah blah blah. It's also a distraction. So the Brooklyn Nets, who are in a quagmire of confusion city, they got a player who's basically a public advocate for whatever platforms he's on, right?
Right.
And then you're gonna hire a basketball coach that can't keep the penis in his pants. Like, what are we doing here?
Right.
Yeah.
What are we doing? And again, I say this. All my New York Knicks fans, you stay parked over there. You exited. I know I keep bringing it up all the time, but I'm really passionate about this. Your New York Knicks fans that left 2 years ago, stay there. Please don't come back. I'm gonna be so mad if you come back. You left. You stay there. You do your time with the Brooklyn Nets. And you know what else too? KD, Kevin, what's the superstar's name?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Yo, Brooklyn Nets, do him a favor and get him out of there. Get him out of there. Boy, I would love to put him on the Knicks. Get him out of there. He doesn't need none of this hot mess that's going on in Brooklyn. And listen, he made his mistakes too, trying to get a championship. You was with the Golden State Warriors. You had just won a chip. Cindy, he won a chip and left. Now look what you get.
I don't
Brooklyn
know.
Nets is a hot mess. The people in Brooklyn.
They just need to shut it down this season.
Yeah.
They just need to pull themselves out.
Right. Right.
Do a training.
Right.
Everybody get sensitivity training.
Cindy, you got something going on there. Like, forfeit the entire season.
Y'all need to restart. Have a talk with everybody. The janitors. Get
There's
everything
no
together.
integrity in the building.
Joe Tsai?
And the owner's
the
a
hell?
Jewish guy. The player
What's going on?
is talking crap about Jewish people.
I thought he was Asian. He's Jewish too.
New York Knicks fans who left to go to Brooklyn Nets, stay there. Stay there. Because your big three is not a big three. Your big three is back to one. And if you think Kevin Durant can take you to the promised land with a team that has no defense in the last 3 years, you're out of your mind. Cindy, before you move on, what's their basketball record? And you think Mr. Stroker's going to come in there and change things? That's just the new landscape for him for vagina.
Okay, let me see.
And Nia Long? What your woman say,
did you
girls?
guys see? She's going to be in The Best Man, the final chapter. That's coming out.
I can't wait to see that.
December 22nd. Nia Long is in it. All the original cast is in it. And it's premiering on Peacock on December 22nd.
I want to see that.
It's going to be, I wish they would have did a movie, but it looks like it's going to be a series, like one of those like short series. So it looks like it should be good. Nia looks good.
Yo, you
so
gonna watch
this
it?
is actually really good for her. This was actually kind of like the promotion she didn't need, but everybody's going to watch now.
What do you mean the promotion she didn't need?
Well, because everybody's going to watch Best Man because of Best Man, but everybody is going to watch now because more people, know about Nia Long because all this happened. So they're going to be like, oh, let's watch her in this.
Yeah. Right.
Like, I didn't even know this was coming out. So there you go.
Because you don't watch commercials and TV.
I don't, because I watch a lot of.
You watch that what's that Abizi's News Network? What is it called? Al Jazeera's. She watched
I don't watch
news for freaking
commercials.
Syria. Go ahead.
Anyways. Wait, what did you want me to look up? The Nets.
Yeah, what's the Nets record?
Nets record? Is that what you put into Google? 2022. Okay. So
Prentice, Prentice, I believe. Prentice, am I right about this? Prentice exited the Houston Rockets.
they're number 11.
I think Prentice was a Houston Rocket fan and bailed out and went to Brooklyn. That's kind of understandable, because He's from Brooklyn, and he wasn't a Knicks fan.
I don't know what these numbers mean.
Let me see what they.
They're the ones that are highlighted. It says 4-6. That means they won
The
4.
Nets who have this, and Cindy, find out their payroll. The Milwaukee Bucks is 9 wins and 1 loss. They're kicking some ass. Where my Knicks at? Oh, my Knicks.
It said Nets is number 11.
The Knicks are 5-5. Okay, that's respectable.
5-5.
The Nets are 4 wins and 7 losses.
Oh. Okay.
4 wins and 7 losses. You're a horrible team. Cindy, before you go, see what their payroll is.
See what their payroll
Yeah,
is.
because
What does
they
that
got
even
one
mean?
of the biggest payrolls, Cindy. They got one of the biggest payrolls in sports.
So what do
The
you?
only thing I
how
do
much?
is- only
So
thing
like,
you do
how
out
much
of-
is their budget?
Yeah. So B, out of 11 games, you only won 4, and you got $1 billion budget.
How much is the Nets budget?
B
Well,
Love,
I'm
who's
surprised
your,
they're
who's your
firing
team?
somebody so early.
B Love, who's your basketball team?
I am Knicks all the way. Have been. I'm with you. No newbies. You took these L's. You want this W. You better take all of these L's. I'm a Knicks, Jets, Mets fan to the blood.
Let's clap. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're a New York Knicks. I mean, straight up New York Knicks fan. Put a number 1. Give me 7 number 1s. Cindy, what's the?
I mean, I think it says their salary cap
Yeah, what
is
is it?
123,655,000. Largest guarantee is Kevin Durant with 197 million.
Wow.
So they have
got
team totals for the 2022-23 is 185 million.
Huge.
So I think they went over. It looks like they went over budget. But the salaries are updated monthly. I don't know what any of that means. All of that just says to me, more money than me. Yeah, so that's what we have for that.
All right, hold on. Cal's back, guys. Let's clap.
Yay.
Cal, who's your favorite? Because B, thank you, B. B's like a New York Met fan, a Knicks fan, a Jet fan, like just right to the point, and I appreciate you with that.
Yeah.
Cindy, who's your teams?
The Jets.
Good. What about basketball? The Knicks. Okay. What
yes.
about the baseball? The Yankees. There you go. Cal, get close to that mic if you don't mind, young man. I'm gonna say my teams, and Cal, we're gonna give you. We'll know your teams, and then we're gonna give B the last word with her thing. Cindy, we'll go back to you, and then Cal will close out the show. Okay.
Okay.
Put a number 1 in chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number 2 if you didn't. Let's give a round of applause for the young man, Cal. Cal, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Cal, who's your football team?
My favorite football team?
Yeah, who's your favorite football team?
I don't have one.
Oh,
Okay.
guess it's not strong with this one, Sean. Are you running around the house?
No, I'm a big
Yelling yours.
Jet fan, and Cal and his mother, because Tanya loves the Eagles, so Cal running around with the Eagles. When I had my own apartment when I was single for 15 days,
Right.
my wife bought me a big giant jet mat. A beautiful mat for my door at my apartment that I lived in for a month.
And then you lost.
And-
Hello and goodbye.
And then when I moved in with my wife, right, I brought the jet mat with me because I was so proud because in my apartment complex, I had that big jet emblem. She bought a really good jet rug, a doormat, I mean. Nice and thick, paws. It was unbelievable. Hey, whoa, where? My fault. You're right, Kyle. You got it.
It's hilarious.
Thank you, C. And B, guess what? I moved in with her, right? The jet mat was on, Cindy was on the back patio door.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the front, there was something else because we couldn't put that jet mat in the front of the house.
Right.
I was okay with the jet mat being in the back, B.
Okay.
Don't you know that my wife picks up the jet mat, throw it in the storage bin somewhere, and I can't find my jet mat?
Oh no, we gotta find that.
Right.
Well,
So,
she
Go
doesn't
ahead,
need
Kyle.
it.
what do you want to say about that?
Well, maybe you should just look in the shed and find your jet mat.
Okay.
Ooh. Told you to use a little elbow grease.
No doubt. Now,
Maybe
Cal,
so
what's your baseball team?
The Phillies.
Okay.
Okay.
And Cal, Sydney, if any guys don't know, Cal is a hockey player. Cal plays hockey every Saturday.
Yeah, he told me. I said I need to go to a game.
He plays hockey, and it's unbelievable to watch him play hockey, and I got a bunch of videos of it. Cal, who's your hockey team?
I got 2 favorite hockey teams.
Okay.
One is the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, and 2 is the Philadelphia Flyers.
Just clap.
Ooh, okay. Got local and national.
Boy, you see how he put that bass in his voice? He's like, this is, the Phantoms and also the Flyers. Cal, let the folks know, if you don't mind, before we close out. How often do you skate?
Every Saturday.
Right. B-Love, back in the day, did you used to skate, like do roller skate, anything like that?
I did. I used to roller skate and ice skate.
Really?
Yeah.
And when the last time you did that?
It probably was about 2 or 3 years ago, right before COVID. I would take the kids roller skating. Terrible for the knees.
Yeah.
Cindy, do you
I messed
skate?
up my knee.
Do you skate, roller skate, anything like that?
I do. And actually, I was upset. I don't know if it's still going on. Probably not. They turned that roller rink by Central Park, or what is it, like in Rockefeller Center.
Right.
Instead of ice, they turned it into a roller skating
Oh,
rink.
yeah.
And I really wanted to go. They stopped
yeah.
doing that already?
I don't know, but we went down there last
I
year.
wanted
You're
to
right. They
roller
had to
skate
roller
on
skate.
it because I never ice skate because I don't know how to ice skate.
Oh.
I have an irrational fear of ice skating. I feel like I'm going to fall and somebody's going to
Yeah.
chop off my fingers.
Right.
So I just won't do it. But I like the roller skating. Even though last year I took my daughter roller skating and I fell right on my knees, it literally took me like 2 weeks to recover from that.
And B, you don't notice, but back in the day, Cindy was, she was out there jogging, and popped her knee, and her knee hasn't been right ever since.
It really hasn't. It really hasn't.
Oh God.
This right knee has been through a lot.
Right. All right, B. Before we get out of here, let's clap for B Love. B's gonna hang out with us tomorrow because I don't know if I'm gonna be here. B, where can they find you?
LGL Real Talk on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. Make sure you're following, guys. Make sure you jump on live. I love you guys. Shawn, Senny, have a great rest of your Tuesday. And I'll definitely catch up with you guys tomorrow morning.
All right, and I just want to say one thing, and then Cindy could go. We'll see. If you want, before we go, we'll announce that January the 6th and 8th thing. Also, Comedy in Harlem flyer be out next week, guys. Y'all come on out round 2 after work. I got some ticket giveaways as well. We're gonna do it up. So y'all come on out, guys. I'm giving away free tickets for the Comedy in Harlem event for December the 15th on a Thursday, and we're gonna have a big Christmas party, pre-Christmas party as well. So we want everyone to come out. Most of the listeners, y'all come on out. We're giving away some tickets to that event, and we truly appreciate you. Cindy, let's give it. Cal, you get the last word. You're looking at looking at third camera right there, and wave at these folks and say what you would you like to say. Would you like to say anything? You can say good morning.
Good morning.
And you could say have a great day, guys.
Have a great day.
And say, Mom, I love you.
Mom, I love you.
Okay. Let's clap for that.
A lot of pressure on the young man, Shawn.
No doubt.
He's always here when the lights aren't on.
So I'll tell you what. Let's get the last word to Cindy J. Cindy, if you announce that thing and then say whatever you need to say, and then we're going to go back to DJ Young and Nut, and we truly appreciate you.
Yes, we want you all to come out and hang out with us January 6th through the 8th for the House the Runway Winter Fashion Getaway. There will be music by WBLS's own DJ Antoine Qua and friends. There's going to be meet and greets. There's going to be a fashion show. There's going to be a black tie affair. There will also be the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team there, where we will be doing a live presentation of our podcast. It's going to be so much fun. We cannot wait to see you all there. There's going to be a ton of other activities as well. Get yourself out there on those slopes. So contact Marcos for any information, as well as Shawn Harvey if you'd like. If you have any questions, we definitely have flyers up on the site. You can also go to House the Runway online and see what they have. You can contact Marco at 973-262-6729. You do not want to miss it.
Thank you so much, Cindy J. Guys, we're going to turn it back over to DJ Youngina. And shout out to all our folks in Rochester, New York. 100.9 FM WXIR Rochester. We truly appreciate you guys up there. B, let's clap for B. B, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. All right.
Love you.
All right, Kyle, you look, if you're looking at the camera and say, have a good day, everyone.
Have a good day, everyone.
All right, we're out.
I know I can change. Please, please, please. I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please. Just give me one more chance. I'll never stray. I've never meant to hurt you, baby. Oh, I know I've done wrong. But together we can both carry on.
You're listening to The Morning Drive with DJ Youngina at the only place where you get your morning started right.
I'm happy. I'm happy as a kitten up a tree. Me and you and me, baby. So please. Stay right here with me, with me. Oh, baby. I love the wrong, but you did wrong too, baby. Turned your back on me. I guess I'm a man. Want to understand. So please, please, please. Just give me one more chance, baby, baby. I'm hurting deep down inside.